Anyway, you're welcome. All right, so let me quickly share my screen. Yep. My screen share is on. I need to look for the particular screen. Just a moment. Yeah, sorry. Okay, please confirm. What can you see? What can you see? Tell me what you can see, please. Yeah, okay. What is digital marketing? All right. Thank you. I just wanted to confirm that that's what you can see because sometimes the glitches can be so bad that you might not really see, I might be displaying something and you'll be seeing something else. Thank you. Yeah, so like I said, digital marketing, like you all remember the definition most of us gave earlier, right? That digital marketing is simply, thank you guys, thank you, digital marketing, thank you so much. Digital marketing is simply the promotion or marketing of products or services using digital technologies via the internet, social media, or any other digital medium, right? So it simply means that right, you are marketing your product this time around, but you're not going to do it via the traditional method or via the traditional means, right? So for instance, those people that have brands and businesses, someone says they can't hear me loud enough. Please, am I not loud enough? All right. Please, Rosalind, daughter of a known king, you might have to check your mic, check your speaker or something like that, because I think I'm very clear from whatever that person has just stated. Yeah. So let me just jump back to. Oh, did I stop sharing my screen? Sorry, that was a mistake. Hold on. Trying to access my screen. All right. Yeah. So like I said, digital marketing is the marketing of products or services using digital technologies via the internet, social media, or any other digital media, right? So instead of using traditional methods of marketing, which is billboards, and I'm going to explain this in details, right? There's billboards, there's TV adverts, there's radio, there's handbills, there's posters, right? So now um, instead of you marketing using those particular medium, you're now using digital marketing, which is more like using digital means, using the internet, social media, the things that we already know that are in vogue now, right? That some people are actually using it to actually push their businesses, take their businesses to different persons across the world. People are seeing their businesses, and their businesses are beginning to boom and make more waves for them, right? So most of us have seen the power of, yeah. Earlier this year, earlier this year, right? The Mommy Z, who remembers the Mommy Z situation? For those of us that are very very conversant with Twitter and how Twitter works, right? Just because of a tweet, right? A tweet that she wakes up early in the morning around 4:30 a.m. to cook for her husband and stuff like that, right? It blew up. It blew up. And before you know it, a lot of people were sending her, especially men, right? Men were sending her money, sending the family gifts items. Brands also started selling them gift items. Everybody jumped on the trend, right? And yes, I know that there were also some set of people that were not happy, like the feminists, those that are core feminists. Some of them were not so happy. They try to denigrate and drag her down. But that's not the main point. The main point is you can see the power of what social media, what digital tools can do for you, right? That woman has probably been on Twitter for a very long time. She has probably been tweeting regularly, maybe once in a while, one or two tweets. But that particular tweet blew her up, blew her up to the extent that her life, like somebody said she's a VIP now. Oh my word, someone is marking my screen. I have to turn that off. Who's marking my screen? Hold on, let me turn that off, please. Someone is marking my screen. disable annotation for others. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay. So that tweet blew up, and before you know it, of course someone said she's a VIP now, whatever, right? She's now she's her family has like left wherever they were, whatever position they were, and now they are somewhere else, like somewhere different. Okay. So yeah, that's what digital marketing. Now that is just a tweet, and that's different for individuals. So imagine when you're now bringing your business to the digital world, right? And then I went that further here to say digital marketing consists of different marketing strategies such as social media marketing, email marketing, and search engine optimization. These are just a few, right? There are there's what we call content marketing. There's influencer marketing. There is search engine marketing or search. So it's more like different, ways at which you can actually market the product. Digital marketing has its advantage and disadvantage. You can market your product with it. You can also demarket your product with it if you do not do it properly or you do not do it right. Okay. So yeah, we said digital marketing is driven by data and how best it can be utilized to suit a business's marketing goals, right? It's driven by data. So when we say it's driven by data, for instance, let me break it down. If you are using traditional method of marketing, let's use an instance. You are doing billboard, right? Or you do radio, right? Okay, let's even use radio now. Let's use radio, for instance. If I do an advert on radio, I'll spend a lot of money. First, right? I'm going to have to buy time stamps or time slots on the radio station. And they are quite expensive. First of all, you're going to prepare your jingle. I'm just giving you how traditional methods of advertising work. First of all, you're going to prepare your jingle. Jingle are, those songs that brands use that registers in your head, or, some of those songs that some of us know because you have been hearing the advert like almost every day of your life. So you have to do jingles. Sometimes you have to do more than one jingle, sometimes more than 3 jingles, depends. And then you have to pay for different time slots on radio. You're not going to pay for one slot like Indomie, Indomie jingle. You're not going to pay for one slot. You're going to pay for different time slots, maybe like 10 slots, 5 slots, depends on how many times you want your because if you say you want to pay for one, your advert might not really pay off. So you pay for different time slots. And sometimes you might even go as far as paying for different radio stations. Now, here's the point. Imagine paying for all of this stuff, and someone calls you and says, I heard your advert on the radio. They will say, I heard your advert on the radio. They will most likely not be specific of where they heard your advert, which particular radio station. So you don't really have any data, right? What you know is that they heard your advert from radio. There's no particular data that can help you, optimize and say, okay, maybe this radio station is doing better than this one. Let me focus my energy, my money, and my attention more on this one and do lesser on this one, right? For instance, you put it on Wazobia, Cool FM, Niger FM, Rhythm 93.7 FM. These are like some of the popular radio stations I know. If you know more, you can always add the list, right? And then maybe because Wazobia, people listen to it more, or let's say because Cool FM, people listen to it, or whichever, maybe Niger FM was doing more for you, right? You cannot really tell which of the station, because if someone is calling you, they will say, I heard your advert from radio. Someone is asking, what if your advert is on one radio alone? Then if your advert is on one radio alone, I don't know if you are really serious, right? Because if you really want to be serious to push adverts on radio, you want to put it on different stations, because different stations have different frequency and different people listen to different stations at a particular point in time. So it depends on the amount of people you want to reach. And even at today now, I can't remember the last time I listened to a radio. Personally, I don't, right? Even the vehicles I enter, right? I don't even remember. I don't even know how many times I listen to radio on those vehicles. If I'm in a vehicle, I put an earpiece on my ear. So you see that traditional methods of marketing, they still work. I'm not saying you should throw them away, right? But I'm saying that they are not going to be as effective as it is now anymore. But I just told you I don't listen to radio, but every day I am on my phone. Almost every day I am on my phone. Almost every hour of the day, safe. Like let's say every hour of the day, not minutes, because sometimes I drop my phone and I have to do work. I want to check stuff. I want to go to Twitter. I want to check what is trending. I want to go and check. I'm a sports person. I like football. So at the moment, I'm always following transfer news, right? I'm also on Twitter. I also go to Instagram once in a while. And these are the social media space. I scroll through the internet when I need to do research for stuffs. And if your business is, I don't do TikTok, But it's a society. So if your business is online and you have, you know, you are using digital marketing strategies, you are most likely going to reach me and reach more people, right? So let's go further. Compared to traditional methods of advertising like billboards, yeah, digital marketing targets a particular set of persons relevant to business organization. Yeah. Now let's look at it this way. If I'm running an ad, for instance, say I want to run an ad, I will do my ad and I will know people that I'm targeting for my ad. If I want to target only women, I will change my ad target to only women. If I want to target only men, I'll change my ad target to only men. If I want to target people that are interested in fashion and design, I will look for fashion and design people that attributes that are attributed to people that like fashion and design, and I'll target only those people. So it helps me to be able to target people that are relevant to my own business or my own organization, right? Because when you're doing advertising or maybe Meta, let's say for instance, you're doing Meta ad, Facebook ad, or Instagram ad, they give you the option to target, to streamline your target. They give you the option to put interest. What do these people like? What do you feel like these people are going to be more interested in? What are the contents what are their online behavior, right? Even to the point of targeting people with smartphones, right? I can do it. I can go to the point of saying, okay, I want only people that use Android phones to see my ad. I don't want people that use iPhone to see my ad. Or I can say, I want people that use iPhone. I can even specify the kind of iPhone I want that people are going to see my ad with. So it is that streamline that you can actually target your ad to people that you actually want to see your ad. There's even the point that you can put in the brand of phone. Is it people with Samsung that you want to see your ad? Is it people with Oppo? These are like new innovations that Meta has brought into their systems, right? And you cannot do that with traditional methods of marketing. Now, let's use billboards, for instance. If I put a billboard, let's say I put a billboard at a very prominent junction, for those of us who are residents in Lagos State or who are conversant with Lagos, let's say I put a billboard at what's one of the like popular junctions that a billboard can actually fly now. Most of us know Ojota. Yeah. Let's say I put the billboard at Ojota Junction now, Ojota bus stop. It's quite a busy area, okay, or Ikeja, right? It's quite a busy area, it's quite a busy place, Oshodi, wherever. So the thing is that my billboard is going to be there, Lekki Toll Gates, wherever my billboard is going to be, right? If I put the billboard there, it's only going to be people that are passing within that particular area that will see my billboard, right? And I don't even have a particular set of people I am targeting because at the end of the day, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is going to pass that particular junction. Both the vulcanizer, both the mechanical, both the carpenter, both the man who works in an office and all of those stuff, right? Those people are going to, and some of them are my target market. So I'm just putting it there. So there's really no, that's why if you look at billboards, you find out that their information is always clear, short and clear. It has a very short time, a very, what's it called? Short window span to capture your attention. How do I mean? A billboard has like, say, a 10 to 15 seconds window to capture someone's attention, sometimes even 5 seconds. Let me give you the instance now. Let's use that people that are not walking on foot. Let's say people that are driving in a car, and that particular bus stop is a strategic one, but there are no holdups, right? Let's say there's no traffic at the moment and cars are passing. And a target market or a target audience is in his car driving. The point is coming at the speed or the rate at which it's coming depends on the speed limit of that particular road. If he is driving with, I don't know what, let's say 80 kilometers per hour or more than that, right? He has a split second to use his eyes to scan the information that is on that billboard and grasp it and move. So the window is very short, right? A very short span, very short attention window, and you need to send your information. So you need to see that if you look at, you see billboards have very direct information, right? This is what I'm telling you. This is what you need to know, or you pass and go, right? And it's not really targeting anybody because everybody is passing that particular location. Billboards are mostly for awareness, right? You want just people to just, oh no. And if you look at most of the billboards, we call it top of mind awareness. They have looked for top of mind awareness in the sense that they are kept there so that your brand will continue to be at the mind of people. And if you look at it, it's mostly the big brands, the big boys that do it. the big boys, like the likes of Coca-Cola, those companies that have money, right? If you look, they are the ones that populate a lot of billboards, Nigerian breweries, right? Those guys that they are the big boys in the industry that have money to actually pull out a lot of advertisements. And billboards are called out of home advertisements, out of home marketing, by billboards, handbills, all of those ones, right? Yeah. So you see that digital marketing, you see how digital marketing can be important for people that for people that businesses that don't really have those kind of large funds, right, to put billboards. So let's move further. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to see my screen. All right. Now, what are the benefits of digital marketing? One, it helps a business or a brand to reach a wider audience and increase their brand visibility. Right. It helps a business to reach a wider audience and increase their brand visibility. I just talked about how if you're in a particular location, if you're doing traditional methods of marketing, you are restricted to a particular location. Maybe that particular location that you are at the moment, right? That is where you're going to be restricted to. Let me even break it down now. Let's say I have Mr. Let me look for some names that are here that I will call so that it will be the names of people in this particular call. Let's say I have Mr. Raphael and Mr. Uche. Those two names. Mr. Raphael, well, Mr. Uche has a boutique in, let's say, the popular, let's see, Alaba International Market. Now, let me use Alaba here. I'm using Lagos, no vex. Let's say Mr. Uche has a boutique in Alaba International Market. And Mr. Raphael sells the same clothing with Mr. Uche, but doesn't have a boutique. Now, because Uche has a boutique, he will have to come out in the morning, he will clean his shop, he will sweep, he will dust items, he will sample some clothes. He will also sprinkle holy water in front of the shop to drive away evil spirits that do not want him to sell market for that day. Right? He will pray. Before he opens the door of his shop, he will first of all stand and pray. If he comes to the front of the shop and he sees any powder, maybe somebody mistakenly pour, maybe children were passing, or someone carried custard or powder or something, and the thing mistakenly pour in front of his shop, and he comes and sees it in front of the shop, he will say, the evil men have come. People from his village have come to attack his business, right? Now, if he prays and pour holy water and all of those things, he will now sit down and start praying that customers should come to the shop, right? And the funny thing is that the customers who are going to come to the shop are only people who are going to be restricted to that particular area, right? So it's just, Mr. Uche, don't mind me. It's just, I'm trying to break down the points. Maybe like say evil spirit, they pursue you, right? So he will start praying that people should come to the shop. And the only people that will come to that shop are people who are passing within that location. For instance, now myself, I can't remember the last time I went to Alaba International Market, right? So it means that the only people that will come there are people who frequent Alaba International Market, or people who come to Alaba International Market to do stops, right? Now that is Uche having a shop somewhere. He's only going to be reaching people in that location. If they like, they buy. If they don't like, they don't buy. In this Tinubu era now that everything is tough, right? They will just decide that, these days now people plan before they come to markets. I will think them plan come to buy, and then they buy. As they buy finish, they go, right? And then there is now Mr. Raphael, who does not have a physical shop. Now, Mr. Uche will still pay dues. He will pay shop rent. He will pay shop rent. He will pay tax. That's people that used to come and collect tax. That used to put sticker in front of shop. He will buy buckets. He will buy waste basket. All those things, all those expenses. Can't it inside the small money. That's why when you go to his shop to buy something, you want to carry the whole problem that his shop has and put on your head. Uche, it's not your own Uche I'm talking about now. It's the Uche that is selling at Alaba International Market. You want to carry the whole problem and put on top of your head because you will count the shop rent, you will count his daily tax, you will count his feeding, He will not pack the whole of his problem and put in one small shoe that you normally is supposed to be 20,000. He will not say that the shoe is 35,000 so that you will be able to have money that you will pay for the other things. Now that is Uche because he's restricted to one area and only the people that are in that area. Then there's Mr. Raphael. Raphael does not have a physical shop. Raphael is not going to pay house shop rent, only house rent if he decides to live in a house, right? Raphael is not going to pay shop rent. Raphael is not going to pay all those unnecessary tax, right? That people collect, buy bucket and all of those stuff. Raphael does not need to wake up in the morning and sprinkle holy water and pray to God that evil spirit should not come to his shop. Raphael is not going to look for powder that somebody pour in front of his shop and say, you pour powder in front of my shop. Why did you pour powder in front of my shop? Why did you pass my shop and pour spit? Why did you do like this on my shop, right? Raphael can still be at work and do his business. Thank you. Raphael just needs to have a good phone, a good smartphone, right? Raphael just needs to have a good smartphone and maybe a good camera, a good space to be able to take pictures, do videos for content, have a social media account, right? Maybe just even if you want to focus on only social media and just manage it very well. And Raphael will make more sales than Mr. Uche, right? Reason because Raphael is going to reach more people. Mr. Raphael is going to be able to meet people that are in Abuja, people that are in Lagos, people that are in Kaduna. His content will reach far and wide, so far as his content is doing well and getting engagement. Meanwhile, Uche will only be restricted, not even to people only in Lagos, so he will be restricted to only people in or within Alaba International Market, right? Who carry fire. So, yes, Raphael, I know that anywhere you are now, you are happy that you are the person that is even Mr. Uche will even watch Mr. Raphael on social media. Right? I'll admire his work. Thank you. So you see how it limits you. Meanwhile, digital marketing can help you reach a wider audience, just like Mr. Raphael has been able to reach a wider audience and increase his brand visibility without being restricted to a particular location. Raphael, don't they get pride? No problem. Enjoy your pride. Now, the next one I have here is that it helps convert fans to customers who want to become loose. Okay, sorry, before I answer this question, someone just put, but then there's the issue of traceability, as he doesn't have specific location which customer can be accountable to. Yes, Deborah, yes, he doesn't have a specific locations that customers can hold him accountable to. But let me tell you the thing that makes customers buy from you. It is trust. Whether you have a physical space or not, it is trust. Are you able to build trust in the hearts of your customers? Can they trust that your product is good? Can you keep to your word? People don't even want to know where your location is. They don't even want to come to your physical shop anymore. Aside from maybe some certain items like what's it called now? Certain items like maybe gadgets, right? Or maybe sensitive items that have to do with even some items that even have big money now, say like high value products. People don't even want to come to your shop. They don't want to. They just want to be sure that they can trust you. Can they trust you? Right? So your job is to build trust, whether you have a physical shop or not. They don't even want to. They don't need your accountability anymore. Just be trustworthy, right? So yes, as much as they don't have a physical shop, they can hold him to. So long as he's been able to service his customers, and he gets those customers happy. Why do you think brands drop reviews on their platform? Those reviews are there to ensure that you trust their brand, right? You trust their brand. So if you are looking at review, if one person has trusted, one person, 2 persons, 3 persons, 4 persons, you're looking at it, you're seeing that this person has actually served a lot of customers. You are more likely to. I bought something recently from an online vendor on Instagram. I don't know her from anywhere. I don't know this person. I've never had a business with this person before. Right? And I just went to their deal. I saw this person for a couple of minutes. I saw a lot of content. And then I paid. There's not even payment on delivery. I paid before she delivered my product. I paid. I even bought 2 for that matter. 2 for the rest I'm buying from somebody that I don't even, right? I paid. And when I paid, she sent it via delivery and the delivery person brought it for me. Chicken. So someone is asking, how do you establish trust? You establish trust by serving your customers right. Inside the multitude of people that want to come to your shop, there's that 2 or 3 people that will trust you and say, bring it for me. That will trust you and say, I want to buy from you. I don't need to know your physical shop. Your job now is to ensure that those people, you don't disappoint them. Your job is to ensure that as those people pay their money, you deliver their product to them. They will be the people to go ahead to tell other people that this person did this thing for me. If they have somebody that wants to buy that particular stuff, they will say, this person is who I bought from. Buy from this person. That's how you build trust, right? It will even be easy for you to get testimonials from them. You can tell them, okay, please, can I get testimonial? Can you tell me how the product was? Did you enjoy the product? They will be more inclined and likely to give you testimonial because you serve them well. Especially if the product you give to them was okay. If the product was not okay, they said it's not okay. You also serve them well by saying, okay, can we change the product? Or can I come and collect it and go and fix it for you? Whichever ways. That's how you build trust, right? Trust is what is in business. Any other thing is extra. Even people that have physical shop, like they need to know your physical shop. Even if they come to your physical shop, they still need to trust that you're giving them something. They still need to trust that you are giving a good product or service before they will still patronize even after seeing your physical shop, right? So let's bear that in mind. So the next question I was saying that it helps convert fans to customers who will go on to become loyal customers and advocates of the business. Now, let's explain what is fans and what is customers. Myself now, there are some brands that I follow online. I follow because I like their content. I follow them because maybe I like the kind of educative content they post. Maybe I gain one or two knowledge from them, stuff. Points. I am a fan, right? I am a fan. I am not a customer. The moment I decide to buy, right? Maybe I decide to buy from them. That is when I become a customer, right? So, you can convert fans to customers. People that are watching your business from afar, they like it, but because they like the business, or they like what you are doing, or they love it, but they have not been able to buy. Maybe because they don't have any serious problem that your business can solve at that particular point in time. Maybe the goal they want, they don't yet have it, right? But because you are able to be consistent and be there, you can convert those people to become paying customers, and they can go on to become loyal customers and advocates of your business. Loyal customers in the sense that they will buy from you again and again and again. Advocates of your business in the fact that they are going to tell people that, oh, this business, this is this business, I bought from this person, I bought from this person, I bought from this person, because it's easier for people to buy from a friend telling them that I know this product. Now, I like giving simple example everybody can understand. I want to buy a shoe, right? Let's say I want to buy a shoe, and I'm in my house, and maybe I shoe, and I'm through vendors online. I'm seeing different kind of shoes. Maybe I've even started talking to a particular vendor. They've told me price, right? They've discussed price with me, and I've started thinking of buying the shoe. Maybe I'm now in the thinking process. Then if mine comes to my house and he say, oh boy, I found out. I say, I do. What's in the happen? He say, it's fine. Oh. We start talking. And maybe another time I say, oh boy, get one shoe I won't buy you. There's one shoe I want to buy. The shoe, may I show you the shoe, right? And then I now open my phone and show him the shoe I want to buy. I'm now like, I don't want to talk to this particular vendor and I won't buy the shoe. And he's like, I get this kind of shoe now. I don't buy this shoe before. I buy from so and so person. And I trust the person. I ask him, the shoe, is it okay? Is it serving you well? He said, yes, so it's serving me well. They serve me well. A shoe I don't they use, shoe they like. I say, okay. Do you see what he has successfully done? He has successfully changed my mind from buying from the vendor I was even looking at to now want to buy from his own vendor. Why? Because he has become an advocate of that business. By simply telling me, I bought shoe from this person. Probably he doesn't even know the person, but because my friend has bought, I can trust that because my friend is using it, then I should be able to trust this particular product, tested and trusted. Yeah. He has tested it. He has trusted it. So me, I should also trust it than buying from somebody that I do not even know at all, right? So yeah, it helps you convert fans to customers. I've mentioned that, who can go on to become loyal customers to buy from you again and again and become advocate of your business to tell other people about your business. Number three, it helps you target your advertisements to the right audience. I think I mentioned this earlier, right? Digital marketing can help you target your advertisement to the right audience. I mentioned that when I talked about, let's say I want to do a Google ad, not a Google ad now, a Facebook ad, a Meta ad, how I can target the right people. Right. Brands and businesses can measure the result of their marketing efforts. Brands and businesses can measure. So it is easier for you to measure the result of a marketing effort because when you do your marketing, you're going to see analytics session. If you go to your Instagram account now, or even your Facebook account, or your LinkedIn account, anyone, and go to the analytics session, you're going to see how you were doing for the month, how you have done. Even if you want to check for the last 6 months, you're going to see how you're going to see if it's a business account, the contents you pushed out, the likes that you got, and all of those kind of stuff, right? So it helps you do what? Know, right? Target your advertisement by from that you can be able to know, okay, how do I target this to be better, right? How do I get my contents to be better? Next is that it is cost effective compared to traditional marketing. I think I've mentioned this as well. Traditional marketing is expensive. If I want to do a billboard now, if you want to do a billboard, the billboard is not going to take anything less. Depends on the billboard anyway. Depends on the size. Depends on the location of the billboard. The billboard is not going to cost you anything less than, let's say, at the moment now, like the last time I checked, right, you can be spending as much as 500,000 naira for 1 week or 2 weeks, 500K, right, just to be at that particular location. You still be the person to print and do everything that, right? So you see that it's not cost effective, right? Say you want to do TV ad now, you're going to pay for TV slots. TV ads are more expensive than radio ads. You pay for TV slots, and TV slot has its own specific times as well, just like radio has their own specific peak period. They call it peak period. The last time I wanted to do one on TV, if you're putting your ad on TV by, let's say, 6 p.m. on Sunday, let's say 5, 6 p.m. on Sunday, 7 p.m. thereabout, between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Sunday, they charge you. People have gone to church, they've come back, they're now at home, right? So they are going to relax, TV, and they'll feel all right. So they'll charge you more, right? So it's not cost effective at all. But with as low as 50,000 naira, I can run a profitable ad that will reel in a lot of customers into my business as far as I target it well. Even if it is not doing well, maybe the first week or the first 1 week or the second week, I can be able to adjust it. Some changes to the ad, make sure that the thing runs properly, and then I get more people into my business. All right, so let's move on. Brands and businesses can measure the results of their marketing efforts. I've mentioned that. It helps brands build good relationship with their customers, right? Brands are every day trying to build great relationship with their customers in different ways, right? So that's why you see Pepsi, Coca-Cola, as big as they are still on social media. As big a brand as they are still on social media. As big a brand as they are still doing campaigns. Those campaigns are to ensure that they build relationship with their customers. Dance this campaign, and so that people will engage with their brand. And in so doing, their name is spreading. And because they have a competitor, so they want to be able to do better than their competition. Right. So yeah, exactly. That's the next point. It helps brands stay ahead of their competitors. With digital marketing, you can stay ahead of your competitors. You can know what your competitors are doing, what they are doing, and how you are doing. Okay, what you need to do better than them, right? There's one thing that I will say. As much as you're trying to be innovative, look for what works. Look for what works. I will always say this thing. You be innovative. Yes, you want to be creative, you want to be innovative, but there's nothing that is new under the sun. Everything that is available has always existed before. You want to look for what works, you want to deploy it into your own system and make it original, right? The book I read, Still Like an Artist, the author said that when you, which is true, when you copy work from one source, for those of us that do projects or that have ever done projects, when we talk about project like school project and all of that stuff, right? When you do your project work and you take a work from just one particular source and dump it and send to your lecturer, it has become what? Plagiarism. But when you take from different sources, take from here, take from there, 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 take there, put it there, refine it and make it your own. Also give them the necessary reference when necessary. It has become research, right? So why are you trying to hit your head to look for something that doesn't exist when you can pick from different people that are doing successful things and combine it together and make it work for yourself? So that is the thing. Look for what is working and do it to stay ahead of your competitors. That is just a simple thing. As much as you're trying to be innovative, look for what is working and insert into your own system and make it work. They said that if someone comes now and start doing or playing like let's say, okay, for instance, those of us that watch football, let me even use football for instance. Those of us that watch football, when Ansu Fati came, the way he was playing, they said he's the next Messi, right? The next what? Messi today is nowhere to be found. Some other person can come, they will say this is the next Cristiano Ronaldo because he plays like this person. He playing this person's style, right? But there is now Erling Haaland and there is Kylian Mbappe, who are like two of the young, big top footballers in the world at the moment, right? And because they don't play like Messi or Ronaldo, they are unique in their own way. It's not as if they are playing any unique team. They are not playing anything that is new, right? They just know what to do and know how to get the result. People don't refer them to as the next Mbappe or the next Messi or the next Neymar or the next Ronaldo, right? They are referred to themselves as themselves. So you want to, be original in your own way while still copying what works. I hope that was able to actually go down, right? I use simple examples. Now, it helps you stay ahead of your competitors as a brand. I've mentioned that. It gives the best return on investment when done properly, just like Funke Akindele in the movie industry. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody in the movie industry now is modeling Funke Akindele for her. I'm currently doing a PR for a small film house. They don't have money, so it's just like they're trying to manage themselves and do small PR for a small film. And the guy kept saying, how will Funke Akindele market this film? So everybody is now modeling Funke Akindele, right? She's now original in her own way. So yeah. So let's go on. It gives the best return on investment. Return on investment, anything you are doing, you want to make money as per, you need to make back money for money that is spent, right? You need to make money for money that is spent, right? So it gives the best return on investment. Oh, you're an actor, Emmanuel. Okay, welcome to the world. I'm a filmmaker too. We'll chat. All right, so yeah, it gives the best return on investment when done properly. Let's move forward. No more backwards. So let me move. I hope this is all clear, right? This is clear. This is really clear. All right, now the next thing we are going to look at are considerations to market online. This call has reduced from 300 and something people to 279. Excuse me. Okay, the next thing now is what are the considerations? What are the things you want to consider to be online, to market your product online? Number one question, who am I? Questions you need to ask yourself. Number one, who am I? That is not you personally. Who am I as per? Who is this business? Right? Who is this business? Who am I as a business? Right? You need to understand the mission, the vision, and value of your brand. What is the mission of my business? What are we out to do? What are we out to achieve as a business? Our vision, what do we aim to achieve in the future? Our value, what's the value of our brand? Right? What's the value that we offer? What are we giving to people? You need to be able to understand this, understand your brand identity. Exactly. Understand your brand identity, understand who you are as a brand. Even if it's not your own business, let's say you want to do for a business, you've been hired, you've been employed, whatever, right? You still need to understand the identity of that brand. Who are they? What's their mission? What's their vision? What's their values? Who are they out to serve? Right? What are they doing? Okay. So that's number one. Number two is what do I offer or what do we offer as a brand? Now, this involves you considering your product or your services, having a unique selling point that makes you stand out from your competitors. a unique selling proposition. What's that thing that distinguishes you from person A? If I want to buy from you, why should I buy from you when this other person is doing the same thing that you are doing? You're selling ice cream. Why should I leave the other ice cream vendor and buy from you? You're a barber. Why should I leave the barber on my street and contact you unique? What's the thing that makes you stand out? Okay, you sell products. What should make me, buy from this other person, right? Or buy from you and leave the other person? Is it your delivery? Is it the way you handle your customers? I was listening to a man one day. He's a business owner, a top. He said he goes to barb his hair with his kids. Anytime he's going to barb his hair, he goes with his children, right? Why does he go there? Now, this is just a simple thing. Why does he go there? He's not going because the guy is like, barbs very well, He's going because his kids are comfortable when they are barbing in the guy's shop. The way the guy treats his kids when they want to barb, the way he handles the kids. The former barber he used to go to before, that used to, to check with them, job and get away with it. While this other one, that small, simple act of how he takes care of the children, how he laughs with them, how he tries to make them feel comfortable to cut their hair, is what continues to bring the father to that barbering salon. This is something that the barber may not even know that he's doing. But that is his own unique selling proposition. That is what is making him stand out to that man. And the funny thing is you will still use that man to get more customers because the man will not just only come with his kids. A visitor can come to his house and say, guy, I want to barb my hair. You know how guys we do sometimes, we go to our friend to buy another barber my hair, see how they look. You say, come here, I carry you go my barber. And before you know it, you have gone to that barber, patronize the barber. You might even like the barber, as the case might be, right? But that's just his own way, right? That's just one way or one analogy. It can be anything. It can be your price margin. How much do you sell your goods? Are you selling cheaper than the other people? It might be your quality, right? Is the quality of your goods really, really high, top quality that people cannot get it just anywhere? I said you don't compromise your quality. Is it your swift delivery? Do you deliver very fast? Is it that when you tell people I'm going to deliver a product today, they get it today? Is it that when you tell them you're going to get it in 2 days, they get it in 2 days? Even if there is a glitch, which always happens, supply chain disruption, you are able to communicate and tell them, oh, sorry, you couldn't get it today because of this. They don't have to start contacting you first. These are all the things, right? These are simple, minor things that some businesses overlook that can play a very important role in helping your business stand out from the others. Now, the next is, where am I? That's the next question. Where are we as a business? Where is this brand? That is where you consider your product or your service. And that's where you understand your position and that of your competitors in the market. Where am I? At this point in time, where is the position of my business? Where are my competitors? What are they doing that I have to do? Are they far ahead of me? Because you need to know the level of a competitor. Are they far ahead of me? Right? What do I need to do to be able to match up with them and probably overtake them? Right? So you need to know all of these things. So you need to understand where you are in the market at that point in time. The next one is, why do I have to market online? Why do I want to be in this space? Why do I want to sell to people online? Your why has to be very strong enough, right? Your why has to be strong enough to keep you in business. Otherwise, you're going to fall off at the slightest challenge you face. Because let's be honest with ourselves, and I'll be honest with you. Marketing online is not easy. See, it can be draining. You can be doing heaven and earth. Nothing, you look as if nothing is working. You're doing this, you're doing that, and you'll be tempted to give up, right? If your why is not strong enough, why am I online? Why am I trying to market? Why am I even doing all this I'm doing? People are not even patronizing me. Why should I be stressing myself to be doing all this when I'm not even getting customers at the end of the day? Why should I pay this kind of money when at the end of the day it's not going to give me any results? Why do I have to do that? If your why is not strong enough, you're going to fall out of business at those slightest challenges. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Hard things pay off the most. This is hard. It's okay to rest. and pick up again, but it's not okay to give up, right? So yeah, that's the next one. Let me go to the next thing. I'm trying to be faster now. Um, Next is, who are my target markets? Who are my target markets? If you don't understand who your target markets are, you will end up wasting your marketing efforts, putting out things that are going to be relevant to your audience. So you want to research your target market, right? Know who exactly is your target market. Who is going to buy my product? Who are the people that will most likely patronize my business, right? Who are the people that will patronize my business? Okay. You need to know who your target market are. Who are your target market? Who are your target audience? Every business has their target markets. It's not for everybody. No matter how you try to generalize, oh, our product is for everybody, everybody's of user, it's not still for everybody. There are people that need your product or service at a particular point. Those are your target markets. Someone who does house fumigation, you will say his product are for everybody. It's not everybody. It is people that are coming into a new apartment that want to actually fumigate the apartment. People who are building a new house, who are going buying a new land, and they just finish building a new house. They need to fumigate the area. They need to make put the house in order. So it's not everybody. So every business has a target market, right? So you need to understand who your own target markets are. What do they like? What are their pain points, right? What are the goals they want to achieve? So that you can be able to know how you want to tailor your own marketing efforts to be able to solve these problems. So you don't market to the wrong audience. I think someone has a question. Olasoju Olajumoke. I have a question. Is the consideration for personal businesses only, or also for helping people to market? Yes, it's also for helping people to market their business, right? Even if it's your own personal business, even if you want to market other people's business, you still need to have all of these questions at the back of your mind, right? Maybe the first three, all of them should still be at the back of your mind because they will help you know what you want to do. Okay. I think that's on that. Yeah. So those are the conditions to market online, right? We've asked how many now? Let me show my screen. Right. So we have who's my target market. First is who am I, right? Who am I as a business? Um, Sorry. All right. So the first question is, who am I? The next question is, what do I have to offer? The next one is, where am I? Third is, why do I have to market online, right? And the last one is, who's my target market, right? All these questions are very, very, very important. Okay. It's time for me to answer a few questions before I move on. All right. So, Oyefo said, Sunuke Esther says, how do we get the right audience resulting to effective consumer? How do you get the right audience? That should be, how do you know the right audience? Number one, by doing your market research. That is your job as someone who wants to sell or who wants to market for people. You need to do your market research. Your market research can be either by meeting people one-on-one, right, and having conversations with them. For instance, if someone wants to market the diabetic products now, right, the person has never had diabetes before, you're going to have to, you read a lot of things online, right? You read a lot of things online about diabetes and all of those stuff. But some of those things are just what people, symptoms and signs and people that wrote about them. But when you want to know really about somebody that had diabetes and what they actually went through, it is best when you talk to someone that actually has the ailment, right? Someone that is feeling the pain point at the moment. They will be in the best position to tell you how they actually feel. Right? This will help you know what these people feel, words that you can use to appeal to them that will make them patronize your own product or your brand. Right? So those are things you need to do. Yes, you might not be able to. You can also go to communities online, right? The communities where these people dwell, where these people have conversations, where people who are your target market have conversations, right? You want to be able to know, listen to the kind of conversations they have, their pain points, Quora is one platform where it's also good. Quora is a social media platform that does that, right? Where people ask questions and other people give answers. From there, you can be able to see insights into what um, um, your target markets are looking for, right? That's like one of the places you can be able to see what your target market are looking for. Then you can also do an online survey, right? Maybe you don't have the capacity to do all of those ones. You can create a survey, right? Maybe using Google Forms or whatever. Create a survey with simple, quick questions that gives you good insight into your customer, and then you can share it. Either you share it to social media, share it to your friends, tell them to share to people. They share, and then you get data from from that particular survey to know exactly what people are mostly looking to for your business. All right, so let's go on. Let's move on. I want to be very fast. I don't know when this class is supposed to end today. Okay. Does anybody else have any question before we move? Okay, Ejukwa Samuel. Is KYC important for digital marketing? Know your customer. That's what we just explained now. In terms of the KYC, it's not the one that you have to do. What's it called though? Okay, 2:30. All right, there's time. It's not the one that you have to do. What's it called? What's this thing called now? Not the one that banks do, right? So, you need to know your customers, right? Okay. Yeah, not like the one Binance does. Thank you. Yeah, so let me start from so it says in case of a marketing for a school, how do you define who your target market are? That depends on what you are doing for the school, right? If you're marketing for a school, I don't know what you mean by marketing for a school. Is it that you have a product or service that is supposed to be used by schools? If that is the case, then your target market, of course, are the principals of these schools, the teachers that teach in these schools, people that are in position to make buying decisions for the school, proprietors or proprietors of the schools, head of the schools board, and all of those kind of people, right? If it's a business that has to do with both the students, the children, and let's say parents, right? You have two customer base. You have both the children and the parents because the children are the people that are going to use your product. The parents are the ones that are going to buy it because children do not have purchasing power. So it just depends on who exactly your product is supposed to service, and then you can be able to know who these people are and how you can be able to best offer your service to them. Aziz Mujib Babatunde, how can you utilize social media for marketing most effective way? Social media, we are going to get down to social media marketing, right? It's simply by doing the normal things you're supposed to do is on your social media, which is being consistent. Being consistent. If you have money once in a while, you run sponsored ads and sponsored posts. Or if you have funds, you can also do influencer marketing, right? And then create engaging content, create entertaining content, create educative content that people see you as a brand authority, right? And you can be able to actually utilize social media very well for marketing. I think I briefly explained that now. What about service-based business? Are all these applicable? Yes, whether product or service-based is still applicable. Can one have a physical location and still operate marketing? Of course, you can. It's even better for you. You are going to be capturing two sets of customers, the ones online and the ones that are going to be coming to your physical location. Businesses that have physical location are still online these days because you can't just do without it. So you just need to have someone that can go and deliver your orders or deliver products to people when they need it. Coming into a new town, how do you start to catch them? Into a new town. In digital marketing, is there a new town? If you want to go into a new town, you go and do your research about the town, about people in that town and what they like and what they do not like, right? And what they've been used to. Because people are always want to try new things. As much as they want something that is familiar, but they want something new. So you want to give them something that is new but familiar, something that they are already used to, but they still want to try it in a new way, right? As a fashion runway model, what target market do I look at and how do I go about it? Fashion runway model, you are in the showbiz industry, so you are actually um you're going to sourcing for people to give you jobs, isn't it? So your target audience, of course, are people who do fashion shows, people who have clothing brands that You know them now. You're a fashion role model, so you know these people. People who have fashion brands that want to do um, fashion exhibitions and stuff like that, right? Except you run your own brand, the hair. But these are the people you want to target, people who are decision players or decision makers when it comes to the showbiz business, right? Um, what was it called now? Even though you do runway, except you plan to do only runway, music managers or management artists, when an artist maybe needs to do a video shoot or stuff like that, and they'll probably need models to be able to participate in the shoot. So, you know, we know all of this, right? Um, is there any difference between e-marketing and digital marketing? What is e-marketing? If you are targeting school owners, how do you reach them? Is there a platform for school owners? There's no specific platform. School owners are where everybody is. You just need to know what is going to appeal to them to reach out to them. You don't know who is a school owner. I might be a school owner yourself. We're moving to a new town. How do you get audience for hair products? These are all physical based products now. Are there legal policies to follow before going to digital marketing, like permission license? No, there are none. Just be respectful, do the right things, right? Be respectful to people. Um, don't turn people down. Don't denigrate people. Don't put out things that are offensive. Just do the right things, like things that you know that are right, and you make it. There's no permission license forever. Um, my voice has gone down. Yes, now I've been screaming. So let me calm my pressure down. I want to drink water. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. When you people say e-marketing, what is e-marketing? Explain. Ah, electronic. Is it electronic marketing? Is that what you mean? Mm. Well, okay. Let's move forward. Um, yeah. So we've been able to look at all of these stuff. If e-marketing is email marketing, is email marketing is under digital marketing. It's a strategy under digital marketing. That is if that's what you mean. Oh, that's why I'm asking for you people to explain what is e-marketing. I've seen like 2 people or 3 people ask that question, right? So if you want that, right, you need to, answer, give me that. E-marketing is not email marketing. I don't know. I don't know. If e-marketing you're saying is electronic marketing, right? What are electronic marketing? What is electronic device? Smartphones, internet, social media. So it's more or less like the same thing where we do digital marketing. Okay, so I think that should be enough for the questions. I'm moving forward. Yeah. Someone is asking for targets. So we are not going to do that whole buyer research and personal stuff. It takes a lot of time, right? I'm just going to explain a few things to us while we move forward. So let's move here. Now, what are the stages of marketing online? What are the stages of marketing online? Now, this is just one framework. Okay. Um, I'm being very fast because this class will most likely end it earlier than we thought. We have the C stage, we have the think stage, we have the do stage, and we have the care stage. These are different stages of marketing online. The C stage, or this is like a framework, right? Um, the C stage, the think stage, the do stage, and the care stage. See, I want who's somebody just tell me what you see from this image that is showing on your screen. What do you see? What do you notice from this particular um image that is showing on your screen? Uche Carlo, Funnel, Olive Unyoba. Seeing opportunity. Grace, funnel. Nicholas, Romosele, funnel. Funnel is in order, broad. Notice, can we use voice notes? Is everybody that see, but very few do and care. Okay. Downward slope and change in decision due to choices. Okay. Okay, thank you, thank you. Somebody said this is a wait to pyramid turned upside down. Okay, a guideline like a torchlight. Wow, you are seeing torchlight. Okay, strategy. I need to see more first before knowing what to care about, which is the least. Okay, big assistance and tapper at care stage. Okay, okay. Size in stages differ. Stages from the top, it is large. As it goes below, it gets smaller. Susu is not hearing me. I don't know why you can't hear me, but I think everybody's hearing me. Seeing is addition, thinking is planning and evaluation, stage, do is execution, care is control. Seeing is big, while care is small. All right. Thank you. Hierarchy of stages, chart category. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for those correct answers, including seeing a torchlight. Thank you so much. Filtration process from large audience or actual supposed to. Okay, thank you. All right, so we have the C stage, the think stage, the do stage, and the care stage. Now, it's a funnel, like most people have said. This is like a funnel. Now, at the funnel, we all know what a funnel looks like. A funnel is usually very big at the top, right? Whether it's a conical flask or a funnel or a round bottom flask, I don't know, right? A funnel is usually big at the top and gets smaller towards the end. It gets sloper into the end, right? And that is what this is. Now, the C stage is more like the stage where customers are seeing your business, like some people have just explained in the comment section, where more people are getting to see your business. They see. A lot of people are going to see your business. Right? That's the point where your marketing stops wide. Different people are seeing it, people that like it, people that don't like it, people that are not going to be interested, people that are going to be interested, but maybe later on, they keep seeing your business, right? That's like the awareness stage where you're trying to create a form of awareness for your business, right? That's the C stage. The next stage is the think stage, right? The think stage is sorry, just a moment. The think stage is the stage where, okay, they have seen your business, so well, yeah, it's time for them to patronize your to think about your business. So you can see that at the top, the C stage is very big because practically so many people are going to see your business. So many people have seen your business. Then there's the think stage. The think stage is now that stage where they begin to think about what they have seen. Right? People begin to think. That's people who actually need your product or service will begin to think about it. Okay, do I need to buy this product or service? Is this product good enough for me? Is it worth it for me? Do I need to devote my money to pay for this particular product, right? At that stage, this stage is where you're putting out stuff, right? You're putting out stuff, let people see stuffs, right? Exactly. Then the think stage is where they're now contemplating or considering if they want to buy your product or your service. At that point in time, you need to be putting out more stuff to be able to help them make a decision, right? Stuff that will help them, because some people take longer periods to make a decision, right? Some people take longer periods to make a decision. Okay, they want to think and assimilate and know if they really want this particular thing or not. So at that stage, at the think stage where they are thinking, your job is to ensure that you help them make the right decision, which is to buy from you. So you keep putting out stuff that they will see and they will like, right? Stuff that they will think about, stuff that they start the stuff that are going to, further cement your place in their heart as a right brand for them. That's the C stage. Now, the think stage, rather. After the think stage is the do stage. The do stage is where they now take action, or the do framework, where they take action, which is okay, we have seen enough, we have thought about it enough. I want to buy this product. They've decided that they want to buy that product. At that point, you need to be available for them to see you. Like, you need to be everywhere. They don't need to look for you. They don't need to look for you, because you need to be where they are, where they can see you, right? Where they can buy your product or your services. Okay. And you still need to be putting out stuff. And then you have the key stage, which is the final stage, which is smaller. You see how it's going smaller? Because not everybody that sees your product that will think about it. Not everybody that thought about it will take an action. And not everybody and then after taking the action, some people will not mind if you're going to take care of them or not, but you still need to, care for those people. Right? So the care stage is where you're now caring for your customers. Oh, you have bought my product. How are you enjoying this product? Is this product serving you well? Right? Is there anything we want to change for you? At the care stage, you can upsell your product. You can upsell and resell. Upselling is um, I sold you um, a phone. Uh-huh. I sold you a phone, and I need to sell you something that will make that phone work better for you, right? So you need to enjoy your phone better. I want to sell you something else like an earpiece or a charger, right? You are able to know that, okay, I can upsell. You use the charger to make your life better, right? Then you can also cross sell. Cross selling is selling another product that is different from what I sold to you earlier. Its product is not like something that you're going to actually use to make this product better, but you still need it one way or the other, right? So um, that's what the care stage does for you. That's why you see brands take a lot of time to care for audience. You see sometimes they call you. I don't know, those of us that use maybe some certain internet providers, or maybe Go TV or stuff like that. You just see them call you. Maybe for those of some people that use, let's say, those network providers, you've not used their network for a while. They will call you and ask you what's going on, what happened, why are you not using our network? Is there a problem? Is there this? Is there that? Because they care for you. SpectraNet, exactly. See SpectraNet people. They will call you, right, to know if you are doing so. That's because that's the care stage. All right. Yeah. So that's like the stages of marketing or this particular framework. Actionably, are there ways to track our digital marketing across these four stages? I feel this might be important to get it out. So, okay. Most likely not, because some of these people you don't really know them, right? Some of them you don't really know them, except you already have them in your funnel. Most of them you don't know, except it's the ones that you have a dedicated sales that is following them up, right, and taking them through the funnel. But if it's the ones that they're like in the general public, they are just following your brand. There's no really serious way to differentiate them. You just need to keep proving to them that you are the better brand by being an authority in your niche, that you know what you're doing, and by continually showing them that your product or service is actually the best for them, right? And they'll just be graduating from one stage to another. Uh, okay. Um, yeah, that's the stage for marketing. That is just one framework. Now there's another framework that we call I'm gonna type that in the section because it is not here. Call it the AIDA framework. I'm typing it, so you should hold on with your typings. We have the attract or grab attention. We have attract. We have interest. We have desire. Then we have action. Either attract or attention or grab attention, whichever word. Yeah. So this is another framework, right? To be able to market online. We have the attract, interest, desire, and then action. Attract, meaning that you your content is able to attract people, or whatever you're putting out is able to attract people or grab the attention of of your um your potential target market or potential target audience, right? You want to be able to get their attention, right? Um, so if you look at it now, the attention span of people has dropped drastically, right? The attention span of people is so low now, so low, right? If you are gone, like you are one of them. Like we are one of them. Everybody is part of them. If you go online now, let's say you are scrolling through um, um, Instagram. Let's say you're scrolling through Instagram and you see a content that um, you don't like, it doesn't capture your attention. The next thing you do is do what? You swipe because your attention span is low. You don't have time to check whether the maybe the middle is interesting, the beginning is not interesting. You will just swipe because it doesn't capture your attention, it doesn't attract you. So you need to do what? You swipe immediately, right? Because you don't like it. It doesn't grab your attention, right? So immediately you swipe. So you don't want to look at it because it is not. You can also, this is a different, this is also, we call it the AIDA framework. But the C stage, the stages of marketing online is also a different framework from this one, right? This is the AIDA framework, still also is a stage of marketing, right? Because you need to take people through the stage where they are attracted to your product first, they get interested in what you are selling, they desire your product, that they want to have it, and then they reach to that point where they have to now take action and make a purchase or order or sell or place a service, right? So first is attract, right? You've attracted them to your maybe your content, whatever. If it's in the aspect of content now, that's where the headline does a lot of work. If it's written content, whether email marketing, normal written content, that's why the headline does the main work, because the headline is what you want to use to reel people in. That's why radio there are some news that you don't want to read, but because of the headline that the journalists use in writing the news, journalists know how to do this one a lot. They'll use it to reel you in. They grab your attention grabbing, first of all. You need to first of all capture people's attention, because like I said, attention span is very, 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 very low at the moment, right? So you want to be able to capture the attention of people. Next is interest. After you've captured their attention, you want to ensure that they are interested in your product or your service. Are they going to be interested? Okay, they have captured my attention. Am I going to be interested in this product? Am I going to be interested in this service? Right? Are people going to be interested? So let's use the aspect of video again. If, let's say, for instance, you are going through Instagram feed and you see a video that captures your attention and you start watching it, maybe you watch the first 5 or 10 seconds and it is not interesting to you, what do? You swipe, right, over to the next video because it's not interesting to you. So after you've been able to capture the attention of people, the next thing is to ensure that they are interested. You keep them interested. Oh, I've captured your attention. I want you to read this particular blog. I wrote a blog on so and so and so. You should read it. And then they are reading. They capture the headline, caught their attention. Maybe the introduction caught their attention. Now the body, are you going to be able to keep them interested to continue to read? Are they going to find your product interesting? Are they going to find your stuffs interesting, right? So yeah, that's the second one. I stands for interest. So you need to be able to ensure that people get interested in your product or your service or whatever thing you're marketing or selling. The next is desire. After they have been able to be interested, are they going to desire your product or service? Do they desire it? Do they want it? Right? We have attracted you. We have gotten you interested. Now, do they desire your product? That is where the quality of your product comes in, right? That is where also the quality of your offer comes in, right? What are you offering them that is different from what they have been getting in the past? Okay. What is the quality of the product that will make them desire it? Is the product going to help them solve their problem? Is it going to help them achieve a particular goal? Right? Those are the two main reasons why people buy a product or patronize a brand or patronize a service. One, you are either helping them to solve a problem or you are helping them to achieve a goal that they want to achieve. All right. Um, yeah. Okay. So yeah, right. You want to ensure that they desire your product. Are they going to desire it? Do they want it? Right? Would they want it? Would they want the product? That's the next thing. Okay. So you want to know that and make sure that okay, these people desire my product or my service. Mhm. Then the last one is action, right? After they've desired the product or your service, they now need to take action, right? They need to take action. At that point, that is where they now decide to take action. Now, in all of these things, they are very much applicable. If you have ever read this in a sales letter before, there's what we call a sales letter. A sales letter is like a single page describing a product or a service that takes you down from the beginning to the end for you to read and take a sales action, right? They always use all of these things. They first of all capture your attention with the headline, a very attention grabbing headline. They will now make you interested in their reading, maybe by telling you a story, because storytelling sells a lot. See, storytelling is one of the things that if you know how to use it very well, you're gonna capture the minds of so many people, right? People love stories. People want to hear stories. Maybe they tell you some stories about someone who possibly went through a very hard circumstance and how the person went through so and so and so and so, and at the end of the day, they got this particular product or service. Or they find a way to tell you a very good story and link it down to their product or their service softly in a way that you will desire the product, right? That is when it gets better. Not the one that when they tell you story finish, you like you just hiss. But they tell in a way that you desire that product that they are selling, right? And then so after they have been able to capture your interest by telling you a good story, maybe a before and after story of how some other person became the hero. You know the story, they want to make you the hero of the story, not themselves. That's the bit. Well, I'm not gonna leak some of these things. These are these are um, um, branding ethics that you need to learn. So you make the person the hero of the story, the center of the story, not yourself, not your brand, right? So no, I'm not going to talk. It's not everything I'll talk. So they do that, all right. When they get that for you, um, um, then you desire the product. Now the desire part now is they still go ahead to tell you that, oh, we can give you this product so and so time for free. You've already listened to the story. You've seen how this product solves someone's problem. You've already desired the product, and they will still solidify it by maybe giving you a free sample or giving you something to entice you to be able to buy the product, and then you decide to now do what? Take action. Okay, I want to take action. I want to buy from this particular person, right? That is that is this the AID framework where they have the attract, interest, desire, and action, right? A for attract, I for interest, D for desire, and E for action. I hope we understand. Confirm that you understand. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. 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 Okay. Now I'm going to also state another thing. I'm going to tell you the different audience segments that we have. I should explain the action part again. The action part is simply where people now take action. You've captured their attention. You've made them interested in your product or service that you're offering. They've desired the product because the product is going to solve their problem or help them achieve a particular goal. And then they now decide to take action. They now decide to buy from you. They now decide to say, okay, I want to buy from this person. I want to place an order. I want to, do this or do that, or do this or do that, right? So that's it. Okay. You understand now, ba? All right. Well done. Okay. New life story sells faster. I was a gate man, but after joining, I'm now flying to Dubai. Okay. You know that those stories, they are telling you with pictures and evidence. So it go hard for you not to even believe. But it's still storytelling. But what you need to understand is that they understand the power of storytelling. They know how storytelling works, right? The person is showing you a picture of when he was a gate man. He will now show you a picture of when he's now flying to Dubai. Even as he's talking to you, you are looking at him. He's well dressed. He's looking very fine. What more do you want to convince you? You see? You see? So there's nothing more he want to convince you now. He's telling you that he has flied to do, he was a gate man. He showed you a picture when he was a gate man. I used to open gates for his oga, doing this one, doing that one. I was dressing tattered. And then they now show you another picture of him or even videos of him flying to Dubai, chilling with the big boys. Even as he's standing and talking to you, he's more well-dressed and all of those stuff. And you yourself, you will believe now because that's a storytelling. Story sells faster, like you just said. Story sells fast. People want, seeing is believing. They want to see, right? They want to see. Okay, now I'm going to tell us the next thing I'm going to tell us before. I don't know if we're going to wrap it up today because, okay, there's still a few more minutes. The next one I want to tell us is the different audience segments. The different audience. It is not on my slide, so I'm going to tell you, just put it down, right? Take what I'm telling you and put it down somewhere or register it somewhere at the back of your head. Now, there is different audience segments. Hold on, just a moment. Now, we have the first audience segment that are the unaware audience segment. Take this in, is very important. The unaware audience segment. These are the audience that they are not aware that they have a problem. They are not aware that they have a problem. I'll give you an instance. I will ask you a question. Those of us that are not a Aproko doctor, most of us know him, follow his contents, Aproko Nation, Nkechi and Emeka. Have you ever been to his page or his channel, his page, and he came up with something and he's telling you something that you used to do, or maybe you've been seeing it, but you did not know that it's a problem? Has it ever happened to you before? Maybe you've been doing that thing, or you've been seeing that thing. Maybe it's just a small symptom, a slight symptom, but you never know. Thank you. Exactly. At that point, you were under the unaware audience segment. For instance, me, I like to turn my neck. That's what I like to do, to give me freedom to be able to turn neck left and right. Okay. Hot dog and shawarma. Exactly. You see, that's one of it. Turning of neck, click, left and right, front and back, right? I never knew it was a problem. That there are small, tiny vessels or tiny veins, that the veins in our neck are very tiny and tiny vessels, and that turning the neck like that, left and right, doing click, will make it, can make it, it can be dangerous because you can tweak one of the veins, and before you know, it's going to be difficult for blood to flow and stuff like that. It is a problem. And at that point in time, you just turned your own, maybe you hear something. At that point in time, I was under the unaware segment. So there are people like that. There's a segment of your audience that not every business might have this particular segment of audience, right? Mm-hmm. But there are some that has. So there might be people that are like that, right? They are unaware. They don't know that they have a problem. They have a problem, but they don't know that it's a problem to them. They don't even know. It's easier to sell to this particular segment of people, right? It's easier to sell to this particular segment of people. Yes, me if I still used to do it to just a chidema. I used to do it all the time because I don't know, I need to hear something. So those people are easier, right? The unaware segments, the unaware audience. Then we have the next audience type, which are the problem aware, non-solution aware. Now, these people know that there is a problem or they have a problem, but they don't know the solution to their problem. Hmm? They know there's a problem, they know that they have a problem, but they don't know the solution to their problem. Some people also fall under this segment, right? They are called the problem aware, solution unaware, right? They know there is a problem, but they don't know that there is a solution. They know, okay, I have this problem. Yes, my hand is paining me, but I don't know the solution to stop it. Oh, this one is happening to me. Oh, this thing happened like this. Oh, my dog did this, but they don't know that what to do. They know that that is a problem, but they don't know the solution to that particular problem, right? Some people, but lots of people also fall under the segment. Sometimes it might just be ignorance, right? Sometimes it might be willfully not paying attention to look for a solution. They know they have a problem, but they're just taking like it's normal, it's normal, it's normal. They're not looking for a solution, right? So there's that segment of audience. Then there is now the third segment. Third segment are problem aware and solution aware, right? Now, I'll explain this one this way. They know they have a problem. They know there's a solution to their problem, right? But they don't know the particular solution to use. This is a different people. The other people were people that they know there's a problem, they don't know the solution to use. These ones, they know there's a problem. They know there are solutions, there are multiple solutions, but they don't know which of the solution to use that will solve their problem. Those people, your job or what you're trying to do for those particular segment of people is to tell them that or make them see reasons why your own product should be the people that they choose, right? Why your own brand or why your own service should be the person that they choose to solve their problem for them, right? Yeah, I'm sure that's clear. That's the third. Then we have the last ones who are the pata of them all, right? The Odogu them of them all, the most stubborn set of them all. Those ones are called the I don't even know how to call them, but let me just explain it the way I was explaining for you, you understand. Those ones, they know they have a problem. They know there's a solution. They know there are multiple solutions. They have tried several solutions. So their mind is like a heart of stone when it comes to that particular solution because they have tried and it did not work. So what they want from you is to tell them why they should try your own product even after trying so many people's products, right? Now they know they have a problem. They know there's a problem. Sure, they have lived with this problem for a couple of months or years. They know there's a solution. They have tried several solutions. They have tried solution A, B, C, D. All none of them is working. And then you're not bringing your own solution, telling them that you have been trying this for a long time. This is my own. We work. So why should they trust that your own will work? This particular segment of audience are like the most difficult to sell to because everything that you want to say, they have seen it. Everything that you want to tell them, they have heard it. They know all of it. So what do you want to tell them that's going to be different, right? Why should they believe that your own will work over the others that they have tried in the past? Exactly. They're slightly similar, but not similar because the other ones know the other ones are not. The other ones have not used multiple solutions. They know there's a solution. The problem aware solution aware. They know there's a solution, right? But they have not tried anyone yet. They are in the process of making a decision of which solution they want to use. Meanwhile, these other ones, this last one I'm talking about, they have already used multiple. So, what do you want to tell them? This is where some people now use that pattern of money back guarantee, right? Okay, if you buy this product today, we are going to give you the product, right? we buy this product today, we'll give you the product and you go and use it, right? If you test anything or the product does not do what it says it's going to do, you bring it back and you get your money in full, right? This is where you see some people do that, right? Um, we've tried many, right? So you now see people do money back guarantee. Okay, my own product is the best, but you are going to buy it, right? You take it. If you go and use it, it does not work. You don't like it. It doesn't give you what you want. You bring it back. I'll give your money back in full. Most people do it, right? Some businesses do it, but yeah, I'm always scared to do that kind of thing with Nigerians because Nigerians, we have truthful people, but we have a lot of people that we just want to capitalize on that, right? So you have to be very, there are certain things that they put in place so that even when the people bring it back, they even bring it back will tire them. But the thing is that if your product, if you're sure and aware that your product will actually work, right, you will not be scared to actually do it per se. So these are like the first segment of audience, right? We have the the unaware audience. They don't know that they have a problem or anything, right? We have the problem aware, non-solution aware. So they know that they have a problem, but they are not aware of the solution. They are solution unaware. They don't know that there's a solution for their problem. We have the third set that are problem aware and solution aware. Like they know they have a problem, they know there are multiple solutions, but they don't know which particular solution to use. And then we have the last set, which are the of them all, who are they are problem aware. They have used multiple solutions. Multiple solutions are where multiple solution users. So what do you want to tell them that will make them believe that your own product is going to stand out, or that will make them believe that you're better than the people that they have been buying in time past that did not work, right? So these are like the different segments of audience that we have, or different audience segmentation at the moment that we have from what we have been discussing so far. Um, yeah. What if you're sure it will work? That is your solution, but it didn't work, or give a solution to this last audience. Ah, if you are sure that it will work and you give it to them and the thing did not work, you will keep your word now and give them back their money. Maybe their body does not want the cure. Maybe their body does not want the cure. Their body is not resisting it or whatever, right? So, but yeah. If your product is going to work, the thing with that money back guarantee stuff is that most likely if your product works, most times people they don't bring it back. Like, because if they have used it, they saw sign the first time, saw sign the second time, saw sign the third time. Definitely they know that okay, this product is going to work for me or is working for me. So they most likely will not bring it back. Right? It's just some maybe very stubborn people that want to show you that they want to show you paper. They will not bring it back. Okay. I've been talking. Is there any questions so far? This is 2:22. Any question? Am I already class supposed to end by 2:30? Have the attendance been given to you guys already before now? I deserve a cheap bottle of Coke, Abi. Brother, God will do it for me. Okay, attendance has been shared, right? People have filled attendance. Okay, that's good. Okay. I don't need to worry about attendance. All right. Yeah. So this is like basically what we need to know. In our next class, I think we'll be diving straight into digital marketing, social media marketing. Now, I'd like to give us a brief of social media marketing today, but because we have exhausted the time, like we are far behind time, far away in time, rather. So let's give people that want to go and protest, let them go and protest. Right? We could have done what social media marketing is, just a brief. Yes, it is easier to sell to the unaware audience because what you have to do is educate them on their problem first. After educating them on their problem, right? What you've told them about their problem, they are hearing it from you for the first time, so they are most likely looking at you for the solution. Shima, Patrick, yeah. So you have told them their problem because they are not aware. So who are they looking at for the solution? It's most likely you. because you're the person that is telling them. So you don't just want to lead them and tell them their problem. You've told them their problem, and then you tell them that this is the solution to your problem. So they know that, okay, it's you are going to get the solution from. Or that, are we allowed to unmute? Do you want to say something? If you want to say something, yes, you can unmute, but just you. Okay, you want to say something, Rodiat, I might have to unmute you. For janitorial service, how do one involve trials and refunds? Well, that one is hard though, because you are going to do the work. So sometimes it's not every business actually that has all of this. I'm just putting it out there so that you know, right? You know all of these things. You have an idea of what they are. Okay, good. Please, what platform proximity do we choose in our attendance? I don't understand though. Okay, someone has asked you, answered you. Okay. Is it? Yes, it's very possible. Though. Endurance, Basi. Is it possible for a business to have all the target audience? For example, men and women, boys and girls. Yes, it's possible to have. That one is demographic, just demographic. You are saying boys and girls, men and women. That's just demographic. How about other things that you need to target down? Target audience is not just about demographic, whether they are male and female, boy or girl. There are also other things like what are they interested in? Right? What are their pain points? Are they people that are very busy professionals? Are they people who have more money but don't know what to use their money for? Are they people who are tech savvy? Are they people who like to get information online? You know, those are like broken down things that make you understand who your target markets are. Okay, even if it's men and women, what age range, right? Are they people that have kids? You know, stuff like that. So it's not just the demographic information. What was the next question? Okay, Odia says she wants to say something. Okay. Please, I'm going to only unmute you. And if I unmute you, you are going to talk. Whatever you want to say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your effort, and the class has been insightful and more informative. So my question is concerning getting the right target audience, because like somebody just asked that is it possible for a business to have all of this target audience? For people, we have product based businesses and service based business. Specifically for people that their type of business are offered both, and especially for me, I am a food processor. I'm into the healthy living space, and like you mentioned, we have the last set of audience you mentioned: problem aware, solution aware, trial server solution. We know you can't be the only person that is having this idea in your head. As you are thinking this, other business owners too are thinking this, and in order for you to like use your USP, that is your unique selling point, to catch your audience, specifically those problem aware, solution aware, tried, what kind of digital marketing parts? Like, we have email marketing, social media marketing, and most of us leverage more on social media marketing because we don't have a store, or we are trying to leverage our business online. Even if we have a store, somebody will not just come to your store and pick, okay, this juice, I want to taste this. Especially where we have health conscious people that like we have now, cholera is in vogue and people are scared to even buy something from roadside. So how do you leverage digital marketing, and what aspect of digital marketing can you advise that kind of business?
Okay, so the truth about aspect of digital marketing is that you have to capitalize on everyone that you can do. Um, you don't have to limit yourself to a particular a particular one or a particular segment of digital marketing, right? You have to be able to spread your wings and capitalize on all of them. For instance, now you are saying that cholera is very high, people are scared. And now let's say for instance, I'm a I'm a I like tiger nuts and I enjoy tiger nut a lot, right? So I'm a tiger nuts person's target market. But because of cholera, I'm now scared that I cannot drink tiger nut too, right? and there's this Tiger Nut vendor that is now showing me their process, right? From how they make their Tiger Nut, right? Maybe showing me how they did their Tiger Nuts, the processes they took, where they get their water, because of course, cholera is transmitted through unclean water and unclean environment. And then this person showing doing a maybe prepare Tiger Nuts with me content, and they're showing me where they got their Tiger Nuts from, the kind of water they use, their preparation process. And I'm looking at it and I'm enjoying the process. I'm like, oh wow, that means I can trust this particular person that okay, they are actually using um, um they're actually using good approved means to actually prepare their their product. So I can trust this person to buy from this person. You see how that person has been able to help me or help me make a decision to buy from them by simply putting out something that other people will not do, right? Going the extra mile to show me how they prepare their tiger nut. So some of these little things are things that you can do, right? That you can use to actually reading customer. You just want me to be shouting. I can't shout now. Can you guys hear me? Okay, someone says they can't hear me. I don't know. Ah, as I'm like this, I'm hungry. Oh. I want to eat. He's asking, what are the software to use for digital marketing? When you say software to use, let's forget the tools. Know about the thing, because if you want to talk about software, there are many tools that you want to use. If it's email marketing now, there are so many tools. There's MailChimp, there's SendPulse, there's SendFree, there's Send. All of them, they are doing the same thing. If you come to social media, there are so many social media marketing, social media platforms that you know about. If you go to SEO, there are so many SEO softwares or tools that you can use to do your SEO. So it's not about knowing the software, it's about knowing exactly, because if you know exactly what you want to do, right, the tool will not be a problem for you. Know exactly what you want to do. It is the process that matters, not even the tool. The tool is more like aiding you to be able to accomplish your work, right? So Rodiyat Abdulaziz, I've just mentioned something like, right, and you were saying, how do you know your target market? I said we're not going to do survey. Normally, we are supposed to, if it's a longer class, I don't know this class. I think it's just like 2 days or 3 days. I have to take you guys. If it's a longer class, where like other classes I'm taking at the moment, where I have to take the students through maybe at least a 4 weeks or 6 weeks process. We take it step by step, and then we do the how to create a survey that you can send out to be able to know your target market or target audience, right? That is one way that you can also do that. So there are different ways. For instance, now I've already created a survey on my own about a business that I want to run. I can share the survey here for you guys. You can fill it out for me as well. It's actually a gadget protection system for people who want to protect their gadgets, right? So like somebody has let's say for instance, it's actually a business that we're trying to develop. Someone has let's say a computer, a laptop, a smartphone, and all those stuff. And you know that sometimes things can just go bad. A book can just hit you, and the thing will just fall from your hand and break. What do you do at that point in time, right? And you don't have money. But if you have a gadget protection system, right, you can be able to, tell them that, oh, okay, my gadget has been broken, and they'll come and pick it up and fix it for you. And then we've just done a survey. The survey is for me to be able to know exactly who people that are going to like my survey, right? Exactly people who are going to want to fill out my survey. What kind of problems are they looking at? How much would they also be willing to pay, right, to be able to actually take out this product? I think I should even share that survey link with you guys. Just give me a moment. Let me share it so that you can also fill it, right? And if you decide to join our wait list as well, no problem. Someone is asking for attendance. Please, people should share attendance. I don't have access to the attendance, so anybody that has attendance, please share. Endurance and Varsity, you mentioned social media, using social media for digital marketing. There are some cases where you engage almost all social media for your businesses. At the end, there'll be a decline in your business instead of an increase. Can this happen? What do you advise? Engaging on social media night. So if you have the capacity to engage all, engage all. If you cannot, narrow it to one. Right? It's not a do or die affair that you have to do all social media platforms. Where your strengths can carry, where you know your customers are more based, stay there, right? Stay there. That will be better for you, right? I want to share that survey for you guys, just in case anybody wants to want to fill it out, you can fill it out. So you also look at what the survey looks like, right? Just a moment, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to post. Yeah, that's that one works best. So this is a link to. I hope I did not send it to someone. Oh, I did. Sorry. Yeah, someone has posted the attendance. Now this is the link. This is a survey, right? You can fill this survey out, right? You can look at it too as well. What that survey does or helps us to do now is to understand our own target audience or target market. Do you want a guided insurance? How much will you be willing to pay for a guided insurance? Have you ever suffered phone loss or theft? Your phone got broken and you do not have money to fix it. These are the kind of questions that you want to ask your target market, dependent on your business type or your business model, right? We have AI now. ChatGPT can help you fix out some of these stuff, right? ChatGPT can help you answer, give you some questions to be able to ask. But most times, the questions have to come from your head based off your own research, from what you have done, right? Based off what you already know about what your target markets would need or most likely need. You can then create a survey just like this, right? And then send it out. Please, you guys can also fill out the survey for me. It's also going to help me. It's very necessary, right? So you can fill out the survey and then you can also use the survey to also know how you can create your own survey for your own business where necessary. And then after sending out your survey, you can now create what we call a buyer persona of your business. A buyer persona is an imaginary portrait of your target market. You're not seeing the survey. Who is not seeing it? Can you guys see it? There's a link I'm dropping on the chat at the moment. Is there anybody that is not seeing it? If you cannot see, let me know. Size cheap with it. Right. So yeah. All right, good. So you can fill out that survey for me. Someone is sending me a direct message. All right, good. So you can fill it out. So that's it, right? So the person that asked that question. Yeah, so we are done, right? Is there any other question I want to attend to? What's the time? I think it's already 2:30. Someone has already reminded me that it's 2:30. Oh, 2:37 already. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So guys, you can fill out the survey and I'll see your responses at the end of the day. I will know the people that need my product or people that do not. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for today's class. Thank you for being very attentive. Thank you for being very attentive. Thank you for being very, um, responsive as well, right? You were all responding to my questions. Yes, you're going to get the slide. You're going to get the slide. The admin, I will share it with her, and she will most likely share it with you as well. Yeah, you're going to get the slide. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, yeah. Yes, it will also it will also inform my product development, right? It will. For somebody that's asking, it will, right? But at the moment, I don't want to give people too much work because the survey has to be very simple and easy for them to fill. Very simple and easy. You don't want people to think too much, right? I don't want people to think too much. I just want them to, give me simple questions. That's the essence of the survey. If not, people will not fill it, right? All right. I think that should be the much I will take for today. Emmanuel, I sent you a direct message if you can see it. Yeah. Yes, you're going to get the recording. Definitely, you will get the recording, right? The product is not yet developed already. Actually, we're actually developing the product, right? We are working on developing the product at the moment. All right, but just do your own part for me. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll see you in our next class, whenever that will be. Thank you, Wahab, Aminat, and Yola. Thank you so much. Everybody that's filling it out, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Our next class will start with social media marketing, and we'll look at what social media marketing is. Thank you, Taos. Thank you so much. And then we can just cover whatever we can cover on social media marketing. So sorry about today. A lot of things happened in between, but I'm sure you understand. All right. You have a nice day, guys, and see you in our next class.